Hey everyone, this is the Tesla Model S 2021 long range version. I'm going to do a detailed review of the exterior part of this car, highlight a couple key things I've noticed after having this car for almost 2.5 weeks now. I've still got under 500 miles on it, so I'm still getting used to all the details in driving the car and everything in the infotainment system. But I just think this is a gorgeous car. I think it's incredibly sleek, just really nice lines. I know on the outside of the car, they only did a few minor details. I wanna walk through a couple of these, and we're gonna do a couple comparisons to the Plaid model as well, so you guys can see a lot of the details that are involved with the car also. So let's kind of walk through it. First thing I wanna point out here is the front spoiler. Look how that kind of comes out. The lip now really comes quite a bit further out than the older model. They also updated the fog lights here. You can see that as well. And you probably noticed the license plate holder there. I'm still trying to get rid of that, but I'm trying to make sure I safely do it. It's got double-sided tape. If any of you guys have any good ideas on how to actually remove that, let me know. I don't want to scratch the bumper, the front plate behind it, so I'm just trying to make sure I do a good job with that. But look at how beautiful it is. I recently just washed the car, and you can see it's just gorgeous. I'm going to kind of pan the camera around in more detail for you guys. I'm recording this in 4K, so you can see all the details on the car. We'll also look at the rims and the tires here, so you can see this is a Michelin Pilot Sport tire, really high performance tire. It's a 265 35 ZR21 on the front, so pretty big tires. I think those are the same that are on the Plaid, and then there's a wider tire on the rear of the car, so we'll take a look at that as well. Notice the cameras for the autopilot stick out a little bit further here. I'll try to get a clean line going down here. You can see how it sticks out a little bit further, but the lines on this car are just amazing. I think it's incredibly sleek. Just taking a look at how beautiful it is. Door handles keep popping out because it's connected to my phone. But yeah, just an amazing looking car. I get a lot of compliments on it. These are the rear wheels and tires, and you can see they're 295 30 ZR21s. So I think those are the same tires that are on the Plaid, but any of you that have the Plaid, let me know. I think those are pretty much the same. But again, just really nice. The entire roof is all glass, which is amazing to look at when you're inside the car. You can look up and see all the gorgeous glass, see outside the car. Really spectacular at night. During the day, you do get a lot of reflection, so it's a little bit harder to see. And it's certainly easier to see things when you're sitting in the rear seats rather than the front seats. So, but again, yeah, just the lines on the car are gorgeous. The rear end and the diffuser, though, is really different. On the diffuser, you can see some of the details down here of the diffuser itself. See how it comes way down here near the tire and kind of curls in. I was actually down here washing it and noticed all the detail on it. It's just gorgeous, though. Look at that. Look how it spuns over, kind of wraps up. So just amazing. A lot of the rear end is exactly like the older model, except for that diffuser. Diffuser really makes a difference. The other thing that's different from the long range version versus the Plaid is the Plaid actually has a carbon fiber fin that sits on the back of the car, where the long range doesn't have that little fin. It's just about a 2-inch little carbon fiber fin that fits back there. So I'm not really missing it, to be honest with you. The car is wide. A lot of people have said that the Plaid's hips on the car are a bit wider than the long range, and I really need to get a Plaid to compare it side by side. Some of my good friends just ordered a Plaid, so when they have that in, I'd love to do a side-by-side comparison, looking at the hips themselves, because apparently the hip fenders here are a little bit or slightly wider, or they come up a little bit wider on the Plaid version. So we'll have to take a look at that when that comes. Again, I just love the diffuser. It's such a minor, small visual element, but I like it a lot. I like how it curls down. It's actually painted all the way down through there as well. Certainly there'll be some rock chips that will come up from that. But you can see just how sleek the lines are. I actually like the black. I didn't have any other colors that I wanted to get. I knew I wanted the black with the white vegan leather inside and the mahogany wood. That was really my first choice. So it made it really easy. I know Tesla doesn't have a lot of colors available, and a lot of people are pretty disappointed in that, but I don't mind at all. I got the exact color combination that I really wanted. They also added a protective sticker right here that comes all the way down here. This is really similar to what they do with a lot of Porsches as well. And that's mainly to protect from rock chips that will spin up actually from your front tires. So a lot of times when you're turning your front wheel, chips might, or rocks might fling up, and then they'll actually come back and hit this back hip because it kind of sticks out and protrudes on the car lines themselves. So you can see how those lines actually work here. So you can see how that might get some rock chips up there. But they did a really good job by adding in that protective film there. I'm thinking of actually doing that on the front of the car. If any of you have experience in the protective film, let me know how easy it is to do. I'd obviously get it done professionally, but let me know. I have no idea what it even costs to get your car wrapped in that protective film, but it is something I'm thinking about doing. The other thing you may have noticed that's a big difference from the old model to the new one is that there's a full blackout of where there used to be all chrome. There used to be chrome all along the doors here, right here, if you can see my finger. This all used to be chrome before, and now they've done a full blackout. Same thing with the door handles, so they blend in really nice to the car. Even the little camera here also was all in chrome as well, so they've done a great job of making those black. I think it just looks amazing, having everything black on the car. So again, just a gorgeous car. Love the lines on it, love the styling, just really enjoying this automobile. If you guys have any questions, comments, please subscribe to the channel. I'll keep making videos. And in fact, again, yeah, if you guys have suggestions on certain videos or want to see something in particular on the car, please feel free to comment. More than happy to take requests on videos. More than happy to make those videos for you guys. Love to get as many different ideas as possible on the car, so I can certainly show those. Oh, one other comment before we end here. Also, a lot of my friends have told me that this car actually sits a bit lower than the older model. If any of you actually know, please let me know. But there's about, let's go ahead and do I like to call it the finger test, but let's do the finger test. There's about 2 fingers here close to the tire and the top of the wheel well. But I heard, and I've got it in the lower position right now because we are in park. And you know, as everyone knows, there's an air suspension on here. The rear tire, yeah, we're at about 2 inches as well, or the 2-finger test. So it kind of points out about the amount of distance and how it sits. So again, any comments or suggestions, please subscribe to the video. I'd love to hear more details about it and anything you guys would like me to shoot or do. Appreciate it. Thanks for your time, everyone.